Of these two compositions, I think from what we've seen from Ascend, they've made it look very comfortable. FPX so probe towards B initially. Redguard swing out, find 2 freebies here onto ardiis and Zipan. Finally traded out. Will follow up.
Completely unchecked on. Kind of thrived in the mayhem. Everyone trying to clear long after the contact off the back of the, you know, Doggo going out from Sugetsu, noting one player. They all went towards it, kind of ignoring the fact that someone could swing from the site, which, as we noted, and taking back a fair amount of control. It does look like they're slowly drifting towards that B site, but let's see if Redguard goes for the confirmation flash. Considered putting it through the TP, but I think readjusted his expectations towards long after that shower control. Did swing back across, contact made on towards Chronicle. Might just pop a smoke up, buy a little bit more time, and you said it's that slowing effort. Molly down below as well, going to make this a little bit more difficult. Zipan going to try and navigate past the Chronicle, all too aware of where they'd be funneled to. Gets the punish on one, but the trade comes out. The crossfire still holds until now. Angel left standing in a 3v3. This is the bonus coming out, and well, that's a big chunk of damage coming in. So the timing on this could be pretty dangerous. Defo going to put his body on the line, finds one for free, and actually, let me get this started. Yes, the spam is there, but no one connecting, and actually Defo, he has no reason to stop. He can keep doing this. Nats is crossing all. This is disaster for FPX, made to look silly by Gambit.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're going to get aggressive, but the aftershock will slow things down. That flash is good though. Shadows is eating up a lot of that. Still no progress towards Redguard. Actually finds a wallbang onto Angel. Nothing achieved on the back of this.
I need to see them either, and the Seekers come down. Yeah, that's going to draw a lot of fire out and make sure everyone knows what's up. Now, actually, yes, they do find Shados, but there's still Nats who hadn't got checked on. Zipan with a lovely shot. They're clearing as they go, and by hook or by crook, you're not meant to be doing this. Going to force the ult to come down. Deny at least a spike plan for now. 10 seconds on the board, and Defo's creeping on the site. Chronicle going to close in as well. It's still looking deadly. It's probably not going to go.
Has he got that?
Do they get it down in time? It was down to the wire. It is planted. A 1v2 for Chronicle, who was insane on that one. Not going to get the chance to pop off in this one, but 2 still stand from it.
Given for free. What Gambit lean away from?
The pace. Most of the attempted pace, should I say. They've taken over Hookah incredibly quickly. Ardiis, great work from the opening there. That's the impact you kind of need to be seeing from him. And at the back of the aggression, it works well. I'm going to note the players, but still you can see the pressure going right back into towards Redguard. He's not going to get away with his life. And Nats now does try and slip across in all of the mayhem that was going on, but it is a 1v4 and he's been already wrapped on. Sugetsu's going to play catch and does it perfectly. Lovely work coming out on that. Bit of a pace change from FPX. All the faith in Chronicle to try and buy either a bit of time, a little bit of a gamble stack, try and pinch out the back by Shower, but they're not going to get what they need. High Flash comes in, you can see the set piece in motion, flash in towards Octagon, and yeah, eventually maybe Nats gets one, that's fine, but Chronicle went down in the meantime, so site's completely under the FPX banner. This is actually a really nice site take, considering they knew they could be up against a bit of a scrappy purchase or odds and ends. You've got to be quite clean on these. You've got to take them seriously. And FPX, at least we're seeing a little bit of that personality showing through their capability in that regard. But Defo still with a rifle has the opportunity for 2, and he takes it with both hands. Zipan and Sugetsu punish and a quick play towards the site. They've cleared ardiis as well. A disaster in the making, and Shao now back to the wall, gets checked on, and they took the foot off the gas for a second. And you just can't do it against Gambit. Right, it looks like they're trying to prod a little bit quicker here for the FPX side. But again, trying to make progress on this. Defo's in a dirty little angle. Redguard's trying to take contact on CT. You can see Boombot clearing on through. No one close by. And they've hit the brakes for a second. They've lost that springboard effect they could have had. Angel already isolated and punished 30 seconds. They don't really have any sort of step towards the site. Defo hasn't been checked on here. He actually decides to swing a little ahead of it. I thought he might wait to see if he could get away with something from that. But no. Gets involved and loses life. 20 seconds now. This is right down to the wire. And that spike is still at long.
Flash is actually perfectly timed there, but FPX still muscle their way onto site here. 5 seconds. Spike will be planted. Nats now coming up. No way. No way! Nats denies it! No way! From so deep in spawn with the snake bite. And it's Ardiis. Orbital strike as well. I expecting a little bit of a stack behind that push from Ardiis, I guess. Zipan will try and follow through with the showstopper, but... Oh, does he post it right there? No damage onto Shados.
Maybe Shell's just that little bit deeper. Yeah, you could see him just on the back wall of things, keeping back to it. It's far away from the possibility. And again, good work on this. I don't know if they can make much of it. Sugetsu's going to find Deatho, but it's Chronicle on the trade out, or he's Spike though down. Sugetsu wants more. He can't get it. Chronicle. This guy is so sharp today, and the retake again is what falls apart for FPX.
Oh.
And just the utility work, everything was so perfectly placed by Gambit, and nothing finding much for FPX.
No. Not even the kitchen sink, because they threw everything. Showstopper, nothing found off that, and the Rolling Thunder, a dud, to be honest.
Yeah. And that's got to be devastating, right? We already talked about the lack of post-plant utility, let alone with the ults coming in. You kind of think that might be a way to unlock a little bit more, but Redguard's done with this amount of pressure coming in. He wants to greet it with a smile, and already Ardiis, the next one up for the challenge. Doesn't at least get Shados, but he needs a bit more. He needs some help in this one, and there it is. Xiao and Sugetsu come through. They've got side control, and they're actually trying to clear back in towards Showers, but there's still presence here to be noted. Defo 1 just swings on out, finds nothing for it. Xiao preoccupied, though, now by the Molotov. Isn't going to be too much of a bother, but
no, wait.
Chronicle! Site! Chronicle's a god right now, playing
me?
above his station. That was perfect. We look to see if FPX can make it work. It looks like a simple piece towards A, and this time it's Nats again. He's still tucked in the corner, keeping his life, and he's still pushing Zipan. He almost found Angel, but he sets up Shados to do it. And it just looks too easy for them.
It's actually every member of Gambit just goes down swinging. Like, if you take them down, they'll make you bleed first. Again, it's almost like in that scenario, you have no right doing that much damage before you fall with your Nats. The aftershock to deal with. Flash on the way in as well. It's actually crazy.
Yeah. Well. Know where one is. It didn't take eyes off Shower either. And not many of these upgraded weapons, be it pistols or not, found much opportunity to do any damage. And Shower's going to play this out as best he can. You see it. You peek once, no one there. You peek again.
Every time on the way into B site.
Redguard's on the way. They've called the rotation in, be it a step, be it something heard. This is a pretty telltale sign. And Defo's response, pop the ult. If he finds anything, he's trying to buy time to maybe get out of that stun. But Redguard? How has Redguard found 3? There was a smoke there, wasn't there? What?
There was. Yeah, there was a smoke there. A gap on this wall. Angel trying to increase that a little bit. Almost punished for it, though. And Ardiis will be spotted on the cross. We've got that Sheriff, so potential to do some damage, but Nats, meanwhile, a misdirection going to allow him to find a little bit of space on short. At this point, it's a 2v5 for Shados and Nats.
Okay. Should be alright. Should be alright.
30 seconds left.
Should be alright. I'm just here. There's some leaked opium, I think, coming across. There we go. It's not clean. It's not pretty, but you take it. Shados does have a 1v3 on the site, 13 seconds. Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah.
Ardiis gets the close. It's alright. Okay. FPX, get the pistol.
Well, the one thing I would say, a lot of the success. Get one on the board and they'll feel pretty good about it. Definitely in terms of the ultimate cycle, I mean, this is a little overstep from Ardiis. Chronicle, man. Dude, come on.
I mean,
he's so damn good.
Yeah, it's actually, like, how are you meant to get around that? If he's having a game like he is today, what are you meant to do against it? And I think he's reading it right. Angel's just on that corner. He's got Shados by his side as well. He's fine. Now, keep in mind, this isn't... hello, Xiao.
That's a Spectre, by the way.
Spectre is a long-range weapon. It is a long-range weapon. I'll tell you that now. It's incredible.
Mine don't shoot that straight. I'll tell you that much.
No, he's found just the alternative fire mode. You know what I mean? It's real interesting. And maybe a flash in. Oh, it actually caught a pre-fire on it. There's Nats on the punish. So prepared. Yeah. There's always, as I said, that next step, that next little bit of communication. Nice synergy between...
All of them.
Bloody hell, can't talk today. Yeah. And Redguard, let's see how that Spectre looks, eh? Not great this time.
Not as good as Show's.
Shados left in the 1v4. You have a rough idea of where these players reside, but It's gonna be hard to get a...
Oh!
A clean 1v1.
Right.
It's gonna be hard to get a clean 1v1.
Yeah.
I've absolutely told a fib.
He found a 1v1 mid-air.
Needs to find a couple more though. Always the trickiest part of these. No,
way, Shados.
shot! Shados, are you serious right now? He's got the res. Sugetsu's trying to close together. He's got his flash back up in a second. He's gonna put down the Seeker. He's gonna try and keep Nats back at bay. Oh my god, 20 seconds and Nats is going for a run.
Well, he gets the plant. He gets Viper's bit. Oh no.
Paints the site green and Sugetsu now, flash up in about 5, has to somehow find Nats. In a world that's certainly not his own, this is not looking nice. The prediction on the position pops out the flash.
No,
Reads it well. Sugetsu keeps it in line, but it should never have been that close by any means.
And it needed to be clean.
Position after being kind of pulled away from the desired spot, but they've got a chance. That judge is horrific to try and deal with, but
problematic for...
Yeah, they need the utility to do a bit of clearing work, and definitely going to pick up the base and pick up the bodies. Shower and Angel go down, but FPX are keeping it in check. It's still a player advantage. They're still okay in this. They might get a little shaky here. Shados and Nats still alive. Tap on the spike. Ardiis is there. Takes down Shados, and now it's just Nats. The time, no problem. There it is. Diffuse going to come through. 3 standing. 6 on the board.
It should be noted now.
Oh, Angel.
You are...
You can hear all these steps. He is in...
Hey.
Maybe the spot that he could do some damage from, but again, we talked about it. Can they deny the plant? They're trying desperately to do so. Zipan and Xiao, the last two, try and put up a fight, and yes, away we go. But Xiao's here quick. He's not going to look for the peek. He's going to look for the cross. Someone going to come in. Oh, he just tried to peek ahead of it. Chronicle ready to punish that in case anyone dared to do it. Molotov goes in, and Zipan now staring down the barrel of a gun. It's a 1v3, and he hasn't had a good game this time around. This is a lot to ask of the man. And Gambit just need to play that time. All looking so favorable. So much in his path. You can see it. The vision, the eyes trained on it, and Gambit with a resounding victory here.
Yeah, and honestly, with the way that felt watching it,